this is it. This is the end. You know, my roommate packed up all his stuff. It's all gone. Didn't even say goodbye. You know. Now, granted, we didn't have the closest relationship, so it's not like I particularly cared if he said goodbye or not. Well, I mean, I sort of did a little bit, but you know, it's strange. This has been my life for the past year, almost. And this stranger, this kid, this guy who sort of was my friend in the beginning, you know, and ultimately just kind of started fading away and not talking, unfortunately, even though I think we would have gotten along. Quiet kid, just sat in the room, gamed, on Twitch, as you do. You know, it's just so weird. I didn't even know when he was leaving. I mean, he was here when I woke up earlier this morning, but he's gone. You know, I don't know if this is something I'm gonna regret. Not being able to forge a relationship with this guy. It'll be awkward. I'm gonna see him around campus a bit, but maybe a nod, downward nod at that. But, you know, he's gone. Now my junk. Yeah, shampoo. Actually, I think this is soap bar or whatever. That's definitely his. This is trash, but the cool wind of night's coming in. You know, ultimately, I think this has been quite the year of personal growth in terms of, you know, learning more about myself, especially socially. See, through high school, I've always had the same very close group of friends. You know, it was always them. I knew they had my back, I had theirs, and as such, you know, as friends groups should be. And all of the people that I had socialized with were either, you know, extensions of that group, or, you know, awesome soda pocket, it's an apple, or, you know, people, again, just extensions of that group. So I never had an issue with, you know, socializing, you know, finding especially meaningful relationships. I mean, I have met many people here, people who I have lots of regrets in not getting to know better, people who very much so probably wanted to hang out with me, but I had self-doubted and I'm like, I don't know if this is the right thing. I don't know if I was being picky or, but, you know, ultimately, I thought, you know, that I was outgoing enough probably to form some group of friends, and in a way I am in slightly a group of friends here, but not really. Fortunately, I'm rooming with someone who I definitely call my friend next year, someone I gotten close to here at university, so whether, you know, that takes me to a good place or not, which it should, because I'm friends with their friends and with his friends, and they're gonna come over quite a bit. It should be a lot of fun, but, you know, I can't say that it's been all peachy here all the time. I think I've grown slightly neurotic, but I've also grown a lot more intelligently, I suppose. I mean, I think college has been overall just a good thing, just because of the independence aspect of it. I don't know if I'm noticeably more independent or not. I feel slightly more mature, I guess. I feel like I understand the world a bit better, you know. especially in terms of what classifies a bad habit, views on drinking, smoking, and such. Changed a bit, not considerably, but a bit. I just realized I have his extension cord. I don't know if he took it from me though. But I mean, those are just the biggest things that have changed, I guess. You know, one part of me is, glad that he's gone, because I'm gonna face it, I was not in the room nearly as much as he was. He did not go out very much, to be honest. Neither did I, but him especially. I guess the biggest change, or to me, what's the biggest shock, is just walking in here and all of his stuff being gone. And that's not a bad thing, but it just, he didn't tell me he was leaving. I didn't know when he was going to leave. We hadn't talked in God knows how long. It's strange when the stranger leaves your room finally, or what was my room. I think the biggest difference of all is his absence of his lamp thing, which honestly was a lifesaver, because the lighting in this room does not get much better than this. This is as bright as it kind of can be. He had a big lamp that would shine in multiple directions that would sit in that corner. I guess that's the biggest thing that's gone. Also, I'm laying on tile flooring because he had a really large carpet. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's slightly melancholy. It's a bit sweet, but a bit sour. I'm not really sad that my year's over, because I really do think that next year's just going to be a hell of a lot better. I'll probably have an actual social circle. I have a new leadership position in a club. I have, in both clubs I'm in now have leadership positions. Currently, but even a higher one now. The second semester, I really grew attached to the team that I'm on for robotics, so I can't wait to come back and see them again. I don't know. One topic is that the first week of school year here, they have like an orientation week for freshmen, right? And our leader of the group had suggested that, it took her several months to call Purdue home. And I've been here for more than several months. I've been here since August. And I don't think this is fully my home, but it's sort of home, but not in a fully good way. I'm just so used to being here. I just kind of put it up to the point where this is my home, essentially. I take the same walks to the same classes, essentially. I see the same buildings every day. I eat the same dining courts every day. God, that's what I miss every single time one breaks the damn dining courts, all you can eat free food of different varieties. I don't know if that's a bit gluttonous, but that's kind of what I miss the most when I leave. Not that there's much to miss, but I also watched this YouTube video by Political Juice, him describing his first year in college within a massive 3-hour theatrical length, fully edited video, which was amazing. It's an incredible video. But I'm really glad I didn't really go through a lot of the stuff that he went through, at least in terms of his complaints with kids. I don't know if it's mostly West Coast kids, but we don't really have as huge as problems. And I think a large part of it was the fact that I didn't live in a dorm. You know, I didn't have the loud neighbors. I live in a building with 8 people in it, and for the most part, everyone here is relatively quiet. Like, yeah, sure, they have a few friends over on occasion, but very, very rarely, you know? So, it's always quiet. I don't deal with people puking or destroying my personal bathroom because the only people that use it are my friends and me and my roommate and my roommate's friends occasionally, so that's nice. I also have my own little kitchen, so I don't have to deal with other people's dirtiness with their ramen cups and such. I don't know if I want to miss this place, to be honest. Or at least this room. One thing I definitely miss is the view. I brought this up in the end of my first semester sort of video, which was I'm slowly going insane, which just documented my procrastination on a exam that I actually did quite well on. But I had like a little excerpt in that video of me showing every single view, and ultimately that's definitely the best thing about this room. Every single window offers a very unique, very cool view. I live on the very top of a hill. I'm the highest one up. I had to look out into a golf course, which is like a big field. Especially beautiful in the winter when it was all covered in snow. You know, the breeze would come in near the golf course. I could watch storms out there. They would happen rarely, but I had its slight charms, like the tree that would drop, as I would call, poop berries, and I would complain about them all the time because they'd smell like shit, and they'd get on your feet, and they'd smell like actual dog poop. And during football games, you know, I'm still going to probably experience this, but the tailgaters would go and tailgate in the golf course because they'd set up these little spots, like parking spots. And they would flood back and forth after and before games, and during the games, you know, if you were asleep, they'd have the loud announcer come over on the very large and loud sound system that they have in the football stadium, and they would announce games, and that would wake you up if they had a morning game. You were awake already. And sometimes they would launch cannons, you know, just for whatever reason they would, for celebration's sake. I guess those are the little unique, memorable charms of what it was like to live in this particular room. One thing I'm really glad about not being in this room is, since it was at the top of the hill, this was a problem both warm and cold. Warm was a bit worse, but if it was warm out, you would walk up the hill and immediately start perspiring, right? It's pretty gross. So you'd have to change your shirt every single time you went back in the room because you started sweating when walking up the hill. It wasn't even that hard of a hill to walk up, you just sweat because it's humid, right? And then when it was cold out, this wasn't, again, a bigger of an issue, but it would be cold, and then you'd start walking the hill and warm up a bit, and you'd walk in your room and be roasting, so then you'd be really kind of hot and uncomfortable in the room, or you wanted to open up a window, but then it'd be really cold, so I'm glad I'm living at the bottom of the hill next year. Or when I mean next year, I mean in August, next semester. Ugh. But I suppose that's been year 1. Thanks for listening to my short reflection. Sorry if the video is boring. I don't even know if this is ever going to be uploaded, but it's on my phone. If it is uploaded, you'll be seeing it right now, but if you don't, then that's it. Oh, also, if I probably end up finding a way to upload this, I'll upload maybe a video that I'd recorded. I even say the date in the video. It's January. Because I had fully intended on keeping up with the Sunday Alliance upload thing, but then my editor messed up, so I had downloaded new ones on my computer, but for some reason my phone wasn't transferring the data over on my laptop, and I tried trouble doing that, but then Evan had showed me OBS, and I was like, dude, OBS is actually mad rad, dude, it's dope. And then I tried using OBS, and all of a sudden, it wouldn't read anything. Like, it would just go to black, and there's so many troubleshooting forums that was like, oh, we had this issue, and there was like a long list of solutions, and I went through every single solution, and none of them worked. It's like, dang it. So I can't screen record stuff, or at least the high quality, without a what you call it, a little marker on the side. It's 10.5 minutes. Let's just check your clip. Alright, cool. It's been cool. Peace out. Bye.